This question, x raised to the power of 2 minus x raised to the power of 3 is equal to 12. We have to find the value of x. To do that, let's write solution. Solution to the question. So we have x raised to the power of 2 minus x raised to the power of 3 equals to 12. We bring the 12 to the left hand side. So we have x raised to the power of 2 minus x raised to the power of 3. So when the other value move to the other side, the signs change from positive, so it will change to minus 12, which is equal to 0. So we can write this x raised to the power of 2 minus x raised to the power of 3. We can break this one into minus 4 minus 8 to give us minus 12 equals to 0. So we can go further by saying x raised to the power of 2 minus 4, then minus x raised to the power of 3 minus 8. That gives us also 0. So from here, we can break this further by saying x raised to the power of 2 minus 2 raised to the power of 2, which also gives us 4, minus x raised to the power of 3 minus, this can also break down by saying 2 raised to the power of 3, which also gives us 8 equals to 0. Now, we can separate the two. So if you separate the two, you have x raised to the power of 2 minus 2 raised to the power of 2, then minus here. So the minus, this will now be x raised to the power of 3 plus 2 raised to the power of 3 equals to 2. If you use the minus to open your bracket, we are going to have minus x raised to the power of 3 and minus 2 raised to the power of 3 here. So what do we do next? If you look at this now, we are having something like difference of 2 square. Yes, difference of 2 square. So what you do is to apply the difference of 2 square. Then when you look at this side, we are having sum of 2 cubes. Sum of 2 cubes. Okay. So recall that sum of difference of 2 square, if you have a square minus 2 square, we are going to have a plus b, then a minus b. Our a here is the x, then the b is 2. Okay, a square minus b square, which is similar to this. So this is what we are going to apply. For sum of 2 cubes, we say 3 raised to the power a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3. It will give us a plus b, open and close bracket, into, then we are now going to have a square minus ab plus b square. That is what we apply into the equation now. So we apply this now into the equation. So if we apply this difference of 2 square here now, we have x plus b, x plus 2, rather, x plus 2, then x minus 2. Because there is a negative sign here, minus, let's have a big bracket, minus this and this s, the sum of 2 cube give us what? It give us x plus 2 into s square minus 2x, then b, which is 2, b square plus b square. This is b then square. Okay, this is what we are going to have. So from here now, let me separate the two sides using brackets. Okay, from here you can easily say something is common between the two sides, which is x plus 2. We have x plus 2 here, we also have x plus 2 here. So that is what is common. Let's factorize it out. X plus 2, then we factorize it. This still remain. We will divide this by this. We have x minus 2. X minus 2. Then recall we have minus into s square. Okay. Plus here s square minus 2x plus 4. Okay. So what do we do next here? We can open the bracket using the negative sign. So we have x plus 2, then we have x minus 2. If we open the bracket here, we have minus s square. The minus times minus here also will give us plus 2s. The minus times this, okay, will give us minus 4. Because they are all equal to 0. Okay, so from here I can say, let me break this one. Let's just say s square. Okay, we have minus s square, then 2 plus 2s plus x. That gives us plus 3x. What else do we have? We have s minus 2 minus 4. That gives us minus 6. All equals to 0. I can decide it to make sure that the negative sign in front of the index, in front of the x here, by multiplying every side. Or let me first of all say x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, or minus x square plus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. So let me pick this first. X plus 2 is equal to 0, which implies that our x, let's call it x1, is equal to what? If our plus move to the right hand side, it becomes minus 1. So it means our x1 is minus 2, rather, is minus 2. Because it is 2 here, when it goes to the other side, minus 2. Then, after that, let's move to the second quadratic equation, which gives us minus s square plus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. So from here, I can try to eliminate this minus by multiplying all by minus 1. If I multiply this by minus 1, I'm going to have s square If I multiply this by minus 1, I'm going to have minus 3x. If I multiply this by minus 1, I'm going to have plus 6, which is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Though this cannot be solved using factorization method, but we can make use of formula method. So the formula method we call, from here now, the coefficient of x squared is 1. So it means our a is 1. The coefficient of s, which is b, is minus 3, which means b is equal to minus 3. Then c, which is the constant, is what? 6. So if you now apply the formula method, which is x, so we can call s2 comma 3 because we have x1 already. So it's equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay, if you do this, you are going to have our a, our b rather, since we know our b to be minus 3, then we can easily say minus into minus 3, okay, plus minus square root of b is what? Is minus 3. We square it, then minus 4. Our a is 1, then our c is 6 divided, so we call that this x2 comma 3. So we now have divided by 2 divided by 1. So it means our x minus times minus will give us 3 plus minus, okay, since this give us plus minus, we can easily say here minus 3 raised to the power of 2, that give us 9. Then minus 4 times 1, 4. Then 4 times 6, that's 24. Divided by 2. Okay, so we can continue. So where we stop now, which is s2, we can have our value to be x2 comma 3 to be equals to 3 plus minus square root of minus 15 divided by 2. Okay, but recall that we can write this s2 comma 3 as 3 plus minus square root of minus 1 times square root of 15 all divided by 2. Okay, so we can have x2 comma 3 to be equals to 3 plus minus, recall that if we have minus 1, square root of minus 1 will give us what? Will give us high. Okay, because the square of I square is what? Is 1. Okay, so this is what we are going to use. Square of minus 1 will give us high as a complex number. So we are going to have I square root of 15 divided by 2. So from here I can now see our x2 comma 3 is 3 plus, so let me just say x2 I square root of 15 divided by 2. So which means our S2 is equal to 3 plus I square root of 15 divided by 2. Then x3 equals to 3 minus I square root of 15 divided by 2. So therefore, our x1 is equal to minus 2, x2 is equal to 3 plus I square root of 15 divided by 2. Then lastly, which is S3, our S3 equals to 3 minus I square root of 15 divided by 2. That's the final answer. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.